A lot of people talk about the importance of having the right mindset, and this is true, but I think that the word mindset has become very overused, if that makes any sense. You know, it's like everybody talks about it, and why do everybody talk about it? Well, it's because I think most people, before they figure out how to monetize their business or before they have any sort of financial success, usually you're looking at a mindset shift or a sort of value shift or something along those lines. So for me, it was a very big transformation to get sick. So I went through a period of health problems, and I also got injured. So I got an injury, you know what I mean? And I also got the parasite infection, and this happened at the same time. It's unbelievable. And then I had to deal with health issues for like 4 years basically, you know, which is really and truly terrible. But during this time I found my realignment, and some of that had to deal with the fact that I actually didn't get any flowers or cards or balloons or anything when I was ill, and I started to ask myself, Jesus, what have I attracted into my life? Like, what sort of people have I attracted into my life? So it's a wonderful thing that I have fans, because my fans and my immediate family, they cared about, you know, me doing okay, but none of the sort of colleagues I have in music or showbiz or anything like that, you know, like no one really cared about me being sick. In fact, I think a lot of people were happy about it, to be honest. So I started thinking, you know, there is something wrong here in terms of, you know, where I have sort of landed or where I have kind of planted myself. And I think it became very obvious to me that I needed to have two very distinct separate spheres, you know. So so I started dressing up, you know, whenever I left the house, you know, all of a sudden I started going to church, you know, so you see me changing things, you know, when it comes to my behavior and my life. And it's an easy thing to forget. You know, I increased my income with almost 400% in 2020, and it's easy to then forget the realignments that actually happened before that. Before I started to change my business around and my things around, you know, you kind of get this period of illness and me asking myself, why is my life like this? And then making all sorts of personal changes, you know, the personal changes that you make. They will definitely affect your income situation, and I'm actually planning on making a course on that where I teach people how they can realign themselves for success. I have created a really cool PDF where I give people my reading list. I realized that it was a good thing to sort of create this sort of a resource, because with my guitar mentorship student, I always give them my reading list, you know, like the wellness books and the mental training books that I have been using. So I give this to my guitar students because I know that this will help them when it comes to performance anxiety and stage fright. But then I thought, hey, you know, I should actually make this resource available to everyone. So if you're interested in that resource, if you want to get my reading list so that you can start realigning your life, start your transformation, then make sure that you send me a message or that you leave a comment on this video.